Bad dream?
Yeah, there's nothing. Sorry, I fell asleep.
I'm glad you did.
It's not the best way to keep watch.
I've got it under control. Do you realize this is the first time you've slept since you rescued me?
I will sleep for weeks as soon as we defeat Hades, I promise. That's the signal. They're ready. Mom. Oh, is everything okay? Yeah, it's just good to see you.
When you're done hugging it out, Emma, I can use a little help here.
So this is what you've been working on all night. This is our new plan to defeat Hades and go home. A bunch of squiggly lines.
Hades put one hell of a protection spell on his elevator, and these squiggly lines are the only way to crack it open.
Then hopefully that elevator will take us straight to him.
And maybe with surprise on our side, we can get a shot at him.
That's a lot of maybes and hopefullys.
That's all we have right now. Okay, let's do this.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for checking out the review of the sneak peek, and also I'm sorry that I'm getting it out a little bit later than I wanted to. Last night, time literally just got away from me, and I didn't have time to make this, but I want to discuss it. Also, I'm curious to ask you guys, do you want the reviews of the older sneak peeks and some of the older trailers to come back up on this channel? I know that technically, like the episodes are posted that I did sneak peek reviews about, and that trailers technically are posted too for for Zootopia, because Zootopia has come out. But I also have a trailer for Finding Dory that or a trailer and review video, I should say, that, Dory's not out. So do you guys think those videos should come back up on this channel? So please share your thoughts with them in the comments below, as well as your thoughts on the sneak peek. So my first initial reaction to this sneak peek is, Emma's dead, technically. Why should she be able to sleep? If you're dead, you shouldn't be able to sleep. I don't truly understand if she's dead or not, though. I guess the show hasn't been explicitly clear about that. But I did think, since her name is on the tombstone, that means she's technically stuck in the undead type category. So again, she shouldn't need sleep. But the show isn't going to really allow that. They're going to make sure that she's getting sleep because she needs to have bad dreams. Because I did read the episode synopsis for this episode, and apparently she's having bad dreams of them not being able to get out of the underworld. And I'm actually really curious if the show is going to dive in to those dreams so we can see what's going on in her mind. So Hook and Emma are keeping watch for Hades to make sure that he's not coming after them, while Regina, David, Mary Margaret, and I think Henry are preparing some type of spell to open up the elevator to go down into Hades' lair. Now, one thing I was curious about from the spell was it was covered in ancient runes. I'm wondering if it's one of two things. I'm wondering if they're the Fugoth runes, which I just totally butchered, which are the runes that Elsa read in Rocky Road when she touched the urn, or if they're Atlantean runes. So I'm really curious as to which direction the runes will go in. Are we going to go backwards and maybe get a little taste of Frozen? Or are we going to go forwards and get a taste of Atlantis? I'm actually really hoping for the latter, but I would love the former. So that's pretty much the first half of the sneak peek. And then following that, we go into a little bit of Hook sassiness, a little bit of Regina sassiness, and then Emma and Regina opening up the door, and then the sneak peek ends. Hook sassiness I felt was a little unnecessary. He's clearly anxious to get home, which I understand, but I like that Regina was able to, pretty much handle him, because she doesn't want to deal with Captain Sassy right now. Like I said, I understand why he is in the mood he's in, but I was a little annoyed by it. I'm like, really? Do we have to have this anxious, annoying Captain Hook right now? It just doesn't work well with Colin O'Donoghue's persona of Hook at the moment, because he's not so much relaxed, but he just doesn't need to be like that. So I didn't truly enjoy that part, but I'm not going to harp on one little scene. I just thought it was I felt it was out of character for this. But then I liked how Regina and Emma have their team up. They open up the door. I even like when Emma hugged Mary Margaret that Regina said, you can stop hugging after we go home or something along those lines. She just is able to get a little bit of fun sass in there, not annoyed sass. So then Emma and Regina open up the elevator, and then most likely they're going to go down the elevator into Hades' lair. So overall, I thought the sneak peek was interesting, a little bit more confusing than I wanted it to be because I wanted to see Rumpel, Gaston, Hades, and Belle, because that's what this episode's main central focus is. But because I've noticed a running trend where one of the sneak peeks is about one of the plot lines and the other sneak peek is about the central plot line. So most likely sneak peek number 2 will be with Belle, Gaston, Rumpel, and Hades, or just Belle and Gaston or whomever. So I liked it. Acting was great. Visuals when they opened up the door was pretty cool. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. So share your thoughts about it in the comments below. Also, do you guys want older reviews to come back out from the other sneak peeks, other trailers, which I will gladly put up here? I'm debating adding them whether or not. I have them all on this computer, so I just am curious about your opinion. So thank you so much for tuning into this review. We'll talk about Once Upon a Time on the next sneak peek here. We'll talk about the trailers here. We'll talk about the episodes in a long review here as well, and I'll do short reviews on Other Robert too. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.